hit, it is my chance. I thought so. Nice one. Have a good day, guys. Stay.
So, news from the toss, and well, Najam Shahzad, the skipper for the Malakalanders, winning the toss and electing to bat once again. And we're almost ready to get underway, and it's going to be Hardeep Singh here for GOR 11. And this is played by Amir Ikram into the offside and off the mark straight away with a single. The middle by quite a fair few degrees. This is hit well through the covers, and this is going to run away, and it's going to go down the hill, and it's going to be the first runs for Malakalanders. The first boundary. Well, this has gone high. There's a man under it, and he takes it. So the first wicket falls here, and it's Ikram who has to go. Amir Ikram given an opportunity at the top of the order. Doesn't pay off. He falls for only 2 runs, and the Malakalanders are early on here, 9 for 1. Starts well, but this straight to the man, and it's going to be another wicket. So a double strike early on here for the GOR 11, and Saeed Masam given opportunity at number 3 and doesn't pay off. He goes for a golden duck. Malakalanders now 9 for 2. So it's a hat-trick delivery here, and he does well to keep this one out. It's a great ball, asking the right questions, and Najam Shahzad is equal to it, and he just blocks this one back to the bowler. So no hat-trick here. Well, this time into the leg side, and Najam Shahzad saying that this is what he's here for, and it's the first 6 corridas here in Portugal. This is flicked into the leg side, and there is a man out there, but I don't think he's going to cut that off. So it's a good shot from Mohamed Adnan. He moves into double figures, and this time into the leg side, and again the man's just moved from where he was. He's going to get a boot on this one, and I think he's just done enough. And then eventually, it is just 2. So these two certainly the main outlet of runs. And with shots like that, it's certainly going to help. And that's going to be another boundary. This has gone high. It's another opportunity. Wow. Both batsmen living life on the edge at the moment. It's another opportunity that goes astray. And these half chances, you take them. It changes the game, and the skipper lives to see another day. Wow, Adnan this time into the leg side. That's going to sail over, and that's going to be another 6 corridas here. And it's not. Mohamed Adnan gets in on the action now. He moves on to 21. Well, there you go. What a response. It doesn't get much better than that. He goes for 11 in the over, but he gets the all-important wicket of Mohamed Adnan. He has to go for 21. And at the end of the 5th, at the halfway stage, the wicket falls, and Malakalanders, they find themselves 51 for 3. Well, this has gone high. I don't know if it's got the legs. There's a man under it, but it doesn't matter, as this is going to sail over the boundary, and it's another 6 runs here for Najam Shahzad to make her debut. This is into the leg side. There's a man there. It's straight to him. Well, never really looked comfortable, the man out in the deep. Put his hands up as to almost just to try and stop it, really. Wasn't really looking as if he was going to take any opportunity of trying to take the catch. You see there, just trying to stop it, really. But this time, he puts it down, and it gets even worse as it's another 6 runs. And this is into the leg side, straight to the man. And it's an easy catch for Hardeep Singh. You'd expect him to take those 10 times out of 10. And Suman Gimini gets the wicket that he's been wanting. And it's Rana Sawar has to go for a duck hit. This time again into the leg side, and it sails over the boundary, over the old scorer's 10, and this sails over for another 6 corridas. There's a bit of an appeal, but I think it's just to distract themselves from the fact that this is going to run away, and it's going to be another boundary against Manjeet Singh. Well, Najam Shahzad, it dispatches this into the leg side, and what a way to bring up his 50. And it's been an excellent bit of batting here. The skipper taking charge, coming in at number 4, changing things up with the lineup. And what a good decision this has been, as it's paid off. And he makes his half century off of 22 deliveries. And he's got him. He's chopped on. And it's a wicket for Suryawanshi, and a much needed wicket. But it's not the man that they would have wanted, really, as it's Adnan Gondale has to go for 2 off of 3 deliveries. And that's the 5th wicket to fall. Marlow 86 for 5. And the new batsman, Asim Sawad, will he start into the leg side, and well, you feel for the fielder, gets this one all wrong, and it sails through, and it's another boundary. Fuller in again. This time it's to the left of the man out there, and he gets a boot on this one, but it's not enough. And Manjeet Singh, things go from bad to worse, and it's another 4 runs off the bat of Sawad. We're going to see a bit of left-arm spin from Ankush Kumar. This is up. There's a man there. It's the skipper. Could it eventually take... Oh, it's going to be a mix-up at the other end. He's going to have to throw well, and he does. So good work. Ankush Rahul Kumar keeps his cool and realises that Asim Sawad was turning around and trying to get that second, but Najam Shahzad didn't want anything to do with it. It's a good throw and a good take. Frustrates me a little bit is getting a wicket and then releasing pressure early on. As this is into the leg side, there's a man there, and it's straight to the hands, and it's taken cleanly. And Ali Mehdi just sort of stands there really and just goes, just sort of doesn't really understand what's happened here, but it's been taken, and it's another wicket. And that's another example, as that's flatter this time, but it sails over the head of Hardeep Singh, and it's another 6 corridas. Goes again into the leg side. There is a man out there, but I don't think he's got that cut that one off. And it's another boundary. Well, that's going to be the 120 up, as Najam Shahzad continuing here in fine fashion. He moves on to 69, and with that 6 runs, Marlow over the 120 mark. And it's a good delivery, good comeback from Mandeep Singh. They're going to push for 2. Going to take on the arm, and it's to the wrong end, you feel. And they come back safely for 2. So a bit of boom in the late final over from Najam Shahzad. He ends up on 71 off of 30 deliveries. And what an innings from him. The skipper leading from the front. And at the end of their turnovers, Marlow, they set 1, 2, 3, 123 for 7. Welcome back to El Estadio Municipal de Melano do Corvo here in Coimbra, where you join me, Charlie Hunt, for the second innings of match number 13 of the FanCode European Cricket T10. Yeah! And what a good start, and Suman Gimidi, a very uncharacteristic swipe across the leg side, plays all around this one and clatters into middle stump, and it's the first wicket off the first delivery. Gork 11 none for 1. And this time, giving a bit of air, bit of a slower delivery. And Imtiaz Rana, quick to pounce on this one. And it flows away, and it's the first boundary here. And they're going to get that. This is going to sail over the boundary. This time it goes all the way. 6 corridas, and that's going to release a bit of pressure here. And Imran Khan hits this into the offside. Doesn't get enough on it. And this time, straight to Najam Shahzad. He takes the catch pretty comfortably. They see into the leg side, and that's going to be one of the best shots of the day we've had so far. That's 6 corridas for Gorka 11, and Rahul Kumar off the mark gloriously with the 6. Rahul Kumar absolutely destroys this. This is into the leg side, and this sails all the way over the boundary. That's gone a long way, and that's 6 corridas. It's a Maximo here in Portugal. And what a response it is. And with Rahul Kumar going, you just wonder that might be the last bit of hope for Gorka as the third wicket falls. Rahul Kumar has to go. 12 off 4 for him, Gorka. They are 38 for 3. And again into the leg side, and this time it is going to go all the way. So gets a hold of this one, and it's going to be a welcome boundary. And Rana looking comfortable at the crease. It's another 4 runs for the total. And this is off the pads, and that's a glorious shot. Wow, this is big into the leg side. And well, why not? Why have one when you can have 2, 4, and then 6 here in Portugal, 6 corridas. This is an outside edge, and this is going to run away. So another boundary, and this is a good over for Gorka. Well, this is high. It's an opportunity here. Don't know if it's quite got the legs. Oh, it's a good catch right in front of me. And Lana Savard takes the catch pretty comfortably. Had snow on it, it was up so high. Some serious hang time. But he sets himself and he takes it comfortably, and another wicket goes. And at the end of the 8th, Gorka 11, 66 for 4. As the left arm off spin is into the attack. And it's been put down in the deep. That's Adnan Gondal out there. It was a tough opportunity as Vinchas Rana was looking to go big into the leg side. It was put down. And Rana looking to go into the leg side. But it's a good catch from the man on the angle. He was diving in front of him. Wasn't an easy catch. Could have very easily popped out as he made contact with the ground. But Rana has to go. Well, this is in the slot, and this is punished into the leg side. It's been called a no ball as well. Bit of variation. This is clipped into the leg side. He hasn't quite got all of it, but it flows through. And just struggling with the sun there by the looks of it. And it flows through, and it sails over the boundary. Trickles over the boundary more like, and it's 4 runs. So they might have smaller grounds or something. But this is a helicopter shot, but I don't think it's going to be successful, as it's eventually safely taken by Lana Savard. And that's going to bring us to the end of match number 13.